The idea of this is we're starting to work with the ball on rhythm and movement. It starts off very easy, rolling on the floor. Now we're getting so the ball's bouncing, and the use of your legs to be able to use the rhythm to lift the ball. Little arm use. It's mainly the whole body. The whole body controls the ball quite a lot in volleyball. So you've got different distances. You're now starting to contact the ball and use the rhythm of your legs. A little bit of use of the arms, but not much. This is the position you want to be contacting the ball on your arms when you're forearm passing. Again, a little bit of use of the arms, but mainly using the legs. And again, using rhythm to get in rhythm with the ball, movement, and controlling the flight of the ball with the use of the legs and a little bit of arms and body weight. So here they're running off court, then coming back on. On this bit here, he's closing his eyes before he contacts the ball, so he's having to judge the ball before he touches it. This is the use of a fit ball or physio ball just to make use of the legs, and now replicating that without the use of the ball. Showing how we're feeding from off a box. Now we're putting it into service reception. Good movement, good posture, and starting to put them under a little bit more pressure. The idea when passing is you've got to aim all the time and have good posture and good movement in rhythm with the ball. As you can see, people still have their slight variations on what they're doing. The feeding of the ball is consistent, nice and easy topspin to start with. This is a skill in itself which people need to learn and practice. And now we're going on to overhand passing with a slightly heavier ball. These are Korf balls, and the idea is it's making, again, use the legs and getting the hands used to the hard impact of a ball coming maybe a bit harder. By using the heavier ball, that helps. There's a bit of work with hoops for footwork, for side steps. The rebound out of the end should be slightly quicker and use it rather than stop. Now we've got the footwork movement and the other person next to them shadowing the person passing. So we're starting to get a little bit of teamwork going on. We've also got the settering now as well. So we're starting to link a few things together. So it's a service, pass, shadowing that person, set, and then this gets taken on to the hit as well. This is taking people into different patterns of movement, trying to get them to do more than they naturally would in a game, because you can always choose to do a little bit less, but it's more difficult to do more if you haven't practiced it. So in this here, we've got different hitters doing. The non-passer hits the fast tempo, the passer then crosses over and hits the other tempo. This is around setting yourself up to show which part of the court you're covering. Just by a stance, the person then has right foot forward is covering low and to the right, and the left foot back is then covering high left. That was with 2 people, now we're with 3 people, and again we're trying to work out by the way you stand, body language, and communication verbally. This is an example of taking the power out of the ball by unweighting and taking your feet slightly back and keeping your arms still. This helps on a hard hit ball. In this, we're putting the serve receiver under pressure by serving rapid fire balls. The idea is that they will make mistakes, however, how quickly can they get back into rhythm and keep playing the ball. This is a digging game. you have two teams, 4 or 5 people, and the idea is you can only dig the ball over the net. It's a good fun game, good use for warm-up, but it's also got a reasonably serious side to it. You've got to move well. This is just some footwork practices for being on court. This is just sidestep from Alex. Learning to do crossover step, progressions, and then doing it faster speed, and then maybe combining it with a sidestep and crossover step. This is a split step, squat and a lift with your legs, then putting it into a situation where the ball is defended. These are all rhythm exercises to try and get the player used to the idea of timing the ball. Dropping off a bench, and the idea is that you drop, you don't jump, and then you use it like a trampoline as seen with the ball. As the coach, you have to put in some things to make them do what you're asking them to do. One of the things I like to do is get their own teammate to, if they turn and face sideways as they play defence, they have to run to the far end wall. In this situation, he hadn't told him he'd turn, but he had done, so both of them have to go running if I see it. The idea is we have to change, not just training for the sake of it. So they need to work at, as you see there, keeping shoulder line. Now we're doing this in a game situation or a game-like situation, so they're coming off the net playing defence against a hitter. The next progression is to go off a box over and then hitting from the floor. This drill is called banzai, and it's endless pursuit, going for the ball. The idea of the game is that you have to get 2 touches above the height of the net. Now this is full team on court with a setter, and the setter sets every second ball, and then they play defence around whatever is given. While doing this, you can change and use different types of defensive systems. In this system they're playing 204, but also they can play in wing cover, spare block cover. The idea is that they get used to the kind of things they might be doing in a game situation. What we're doing in this drill is we're playing a box drill. It's 4 on each side of the court, and the format is that the opposite side to where the ball hit back player should come through and set the ball. So everybody gets used to setting an easy high ball. So we're putting into practice all the things that we've practiced on defence, and now we're using proper live hitting and making it more game oriented. This is a simple drill, just hit, dig, every 10 the changeover. I use this in my training so it gives them a bit of a physical break, but mentally they're trying to keep it going and get as high as they can on the score that they get.